Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming, and we are in Greedfall again. We are going to do the final battle for Constantine and choose the other option in this episode. I realize you were probably looking for an AC Black Flag episode here, but I don't know. Ubisoft servers are down and won't let me log in to play the game, even though technically I do not connect to the servers to play story mode on Black Flag. So that's why you're getting this today. And also the Black Flag series has just not been doing well. YouTube has been absolutely annihilating its reach. I was checking analytics this morning, and like just for all videos that I am putting out right now, I am not even getting like 100 impressions like across the board for, you know, all 700 of my videos on this channel. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. For right now, we need to move forward and do this last battle again. See how we do against this big beastie. Let's, I was actually surprised the first time we did it on this channel.
Constantine!
That, I didn't die more. Hello, Constantine.
Restrain him!
Oh, first off, let's throw one of those at you and set down a bunch of traps. Damn you. This is what I hate about this particular battle is, like, it is really kind of difficult to just... Damn it! Get away from that rock! Hit a trap, damn you. Dude, I put a stasis coating on my blade. Why is he not... stasising? Come on. Thank you. Okay, we take this guy. Dude, why didn't that even do anything? I need... Damn it! Alright. I can't do anything because... Come on! Like, if all I can do is... Get your fucking stasis spells working, buddy. I really wish you could hot I really wish you could hotkey that to, damn it. Desarde, get your ass up. Run, buddy! Quit with the freaking little jerky plasmid dodge. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Was not a dodge, that was a run. Oh, come on. Damn you. Up. Spell him. Dude, drink your armor potion. There we go. Dude. What are you casting at? You moron? Come on and run, you moron! God. Seriously, boy. Thank you. Dude, get away from him. Well. Stasis coating on the blade, please. Thank you. Another stasis spell on him. No. Stasis. Thank you. Okay, what are you shooting at? Your opponent's right there. Seriously. Just because I'm making you dodge doesn't mean you get to just shoot and throw whatever. Hello. Dude, shoot him. There we go.
No! Stop! Step back.
All right.
I do not desire your death. I'm sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
All right. So we're picking the not so good option. And this will be the ending.
Come. Trust me. You won't regret it, cousin.
Who could have predicted, when my two young students left the port of Serene, that they'd become the gods of Teafredi, thus plunging the world into chaos? Certainly not me. So it seems that I am a poor teacher. Amongst those who had tried to prevent the ritual from taking place, only a handful of dazed survivors remained, helplessly facing hordes of creatures following the orders of the two cousins. Afra and Petrus, former rivals, fell together. They couldn't accept this treason from the one they believed in. As for Vasco, he managed to run away and join the Naut fleet. Rumor has it that he went to their island, his heart full of bitterness, and never left it again. With his help, Kurt managed to leave Tearfredi, but only to die on another battlefield. Siora had done well to go back to her sister, who tried to lead a rebellion for a while, but just like the rest of the clans, she eventually acknowledged the power of their new gods. Exiled from the island, all our nations sunk into a state of constant warfare, each accusing the others of being responsible for their terrible defeat. The congregation is now on the verge of falling, and I have no doubt that the others will follow. The lives which haven't been taken by war will be taken by the Malicor. On Tearfredi, the Nauts report that nature has reclaimed its rights in the cities. After a period of chaos that saw the death of many rebel islanders, the survivors reportedly all ended up acknowledging the power of the two cousins. But sadly, this is nothing but hearsay, since the news we receive is scarce and getting even more so. Alas, the De Vesp's arrival didn't bring peace to this island. Their scheming left its mark. Some of the people of New Serene still believe the lies they spread. In Serene, the Council is still debating the circumstances surrounding Aurelia's death, as well as the merits of the evidence that was gathered against her. Tensions between the D'Orsay and the De Vespe families have never been higher, as the whole nation is plunged into endless clashes.
So that is the alternate ending. Kind of feel bad for for Constantine. See, what I don't like about the good ending where you kill Constantine is the fact that even though Desarde is his absolute best friend in the world, and they grew up like brothers and completely love each other, that there's no way to pull him back. You either have to kill him or you don't kill him, and you end up with the bad ending. And it just doesn't the whole bond you see between Constantine and Desarde throughout the game, it just doesn't make sense to me, how strong and powerful that relationship is. But then there's no there's no third option where you can save Constantine, but also save Tearfredi and all of that all at the same time. Because he's just this absolute puppy dog of a person at the beginning of the game, and it's very, very odd to me that there is this very strong either or. You either kill him and get the good ending, or you join him and get the bad ending, and it's really? I just find it very jarring, I guess, to see that transformation in Constantine and not have the bond he has with Desarde be enough to bring him out of that just complete and utter insanity that he falls into. So yeah, it's a little the ending of the game is a little overly black and white from my perspective. But overall, I mentioned it in the previous episode where we did the other ending. The game is well written. Yeah, all the factions are kind of stereotypical, but that's part of the storytelling of this game. It's not written. How do I want to put this? It is. I see it as sort of being like Lord of the Rings, where it is written to create these archetypes of different factions, different ways of thinking, and within the story itself, it takes itself very seriously, but it's more like a fairy tale or a fable or something that is meant to like teach you things in a way, but not like it's serious within its own unit or whatever you want to call it, but it is not serious. Like you're not supposed to do like one-to-one comparisons with the world with it. It is more about showing the folly of again, certain ways of thinking taken to the extreme, or just being blind to everything else in the world. I like, for me, coming from an environmental background, the natives, they're in some ways like their attitude towards the environment goes a little too far, and in other ways it doesn't go like it's not that it doesn't go far enough, it's that it doesn't explain far enough, if that makes sense. Like the attitude and the religious aspect is just not it's too much. It's too much environmentalism in a way. But at the same time, when they get into like their attitude towards nature or whatever, it does not I didn't want to start it here. Load. Yeah, we'll load that one. Yes, I want to load that one because I... Oh, yeah, I resaved right after that. Alright, never mind on that one. That one? Let me see. We'll load that one. Load with all of the characters in the background. Yeah, good enough. We have Vasco and Sealer. Okay, anyways, what I was saying, yeah, there's, like, one aspect I like about the attitude of the other factions towards the natives is that they don't take the natives seriously, and I feel like that is a very prominent attitude towards, certain peoples or certain, ethnic or like folksy beliefs, especially like in medicine and stuff. A lot of scientists, a lot of researchers in the medical fields, they just sort of automatically dismiss like herbal remedies and things like that, because there's no data. There's no proof that it works, but you have to look and actually question, is that proof missing because they're has been research that has proven those folk remedies don't work, or is it that because they're folk remedies, there has just been no research into whether they are effective against anything or not? And I mean, you can have folk remedies and herb lore and stuff that, you know, people declare they're these miracle cure-alls or whatever. And that obviously isn't going to be the case for any of them. That claim is not going to be true. You know, there is no such thing as a cure-all. But if you research, like, the herbs or the folk medicine or whatever, and look at the effects it has, what is it doing, like, within the human body that is causing people to feel better when they take it? You know, is it an anti-inflammatory? Is it, like, does it have a certain mix of, like, vitamins that boost the immune system or something like that? Because, you know, when you give your body, you know, the proper nutrients, that can make you less susceptible to disease. So is it that sort of deal with some of these folk remedies that, oh, it's high in vitamin C, or it's high in, like, another mix of vitamins and minerals and stuff that the body needs in order to function properly? That doesn't make it a cure for anything, but that does make it, you know, useful for adding in, you know, full nutrition to a diet that might be limited to just, like, meat and rice, or, you know, certain fruits and vegetables or something that, you know, they're not these more, I don't want to call them tribal, but like the people that are producing that sort of folk remedy or making claims about that folk remedy might be from a part of the country or a part of the world where they don't have access to a well-balanced diet. And that's why, for them, you know, these folk remedies work. So again, it's not always about them not knowing what works, or, you know, being foolish or making claims that aren't true and then dismissing, like, everything they offer. It is a matter of asking, you know, what within their circumstances is causing a positive effect when they, you know, consume certain concoctions or whatever. So yeah, it's not that, you know, primitive societies or less advanced societies are foolish and don't have, you know, science or anything. It's about asking, you know, why are they seeing certain results, and applying the process of elimination to see, you know, what factors are present in their lives that allow them to benefit from certain folk knowledge or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's just a big long rant on well, not really a rant, just, you know, an explanation of why I hate certain attitudes among researchers and scientists and stuff that just sort of dismiss, you know, holistic healthcare, or whatever you want to call it, holistic living, as being just hocus pocus. It's not, it's not that a lot of the times those, you know, options or living styles or lifestyles, whatever, are, you know, just full of, you know, superstition or whatever. It's you have to look at the full picture of, you know, what don't they have in their lives, as well as what do they have in their lives, I guess, is a good way to put it. Yeah, but anyways, we are going to leave this here. Obviously it's only half an hour long, so I apologize that this isn't a full episode. Pasco, don't walk away from me. There we go. As I said at the beginning, I'm having issues connecting to the Ubisoft server today so that I can record proper gameplay of Black Flag, and that series has just not been doing well on YouTube at all, so yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But if you've enjoyed this little revisit to this series, this episode, please give it a like. Consider subscribing. Check out some of the other series on the channel. You know, comment on what you would like to see, what would be cool to bring back. If you guys want me to go back to Red Dead, I will go back to Red Dead. I don't know, like, what all else I can do with that series of video games. I suppose I could do another playthrough of the original Red Dead, because we didn't actually explore everything in there, especially like the games and stuff. But yeah, I could do some series on Red Dead again, if that will help boost views and the impressions that YouTube is putting out there to viewers. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know what to do. The channel is pretty much dying right now, and it's frustrating, and I appreciate everyone who is subscribed and is watching my content, even if you're, you know, using ad blockers and it's not registering on my side because of that. But you know what? YouTube's not paying me, so if you're not willing to pay YouTube by watching their ads, I fully support that. They have definitely been getting greedier and greedier, and looking at some of the reports from other channels and what they're doing, and some of the stuff that their CEO has said and done, all of that. Yeah, I think they've lost the plot and forgotten why YouTube is popular in the first place. And it's not because of big Hollywood bullshit or NFL football or anything like that. They are not going to turn this platform into, you know, Hollywood streaming and see it do well. The whole point of YouTube was to be able to watch content from, you know, the everyday person, the everyday, you know, whatever they're into, whether it's gaming or pop culture or news stories or science, whatever. There's a hell of a lot of good content, but they're chasing the Hollywood dream right now, and I don't think it's gonna go good for them. So anyways, that's it for this episode. Again, like, subscribe, check out some of the other content on the channel, and this will be probably the last time you'll see Disarde and Vasco and Siora's back there. So, bye for now.